If only I could turn back time.
Hi guys, your host here, Lee at Lee's Gaming Corner, with another episode on the Jamcraft server. And in this episode, we have a little bit of a special find and a little bit of work on the stairs in the ravine that's just to the right of my character. So, but before we go down there, I've just got to show you a little bit, a few things I've changed in the world. I decided to put in blocks for some reason, but will be changing them again. Just make more space, to be honest. But it's just more hassle when it comes to wanted to use like redstone or something, dust. Got to break a block. My ender chest of all my sugar boxes. Now down here, as you can see, I've got the boxes moved out the way due to the fact that I am actually revamping my storeroom. I've got some of these things growing here. Kelp. Keep forgetting there, I don't really use it. Used it obviously. I've got some bamboo growing. Thanks to Song's shop. This is where the storeroom's going to be. Obviously I've left that there, but everything else has been taken out and removed. Still working. I've just gonna do some calculations here and find the middle. So that's the middle room. Middle of the room from left to right. Just click all of that. We probably should left it on there, but that's where my storeroom is going to be. Potatoes and carrots, usual farms area, and my mimus, my piggies, hello piggies, and my sheep. And then should be going over to new addition. Obviously I've got this grow here, which is just 2 furnaces, hoppers, put stuff in here, and coal at the bottom one, and here we have my tree farm, which I'm quite impressed with. I collect all my leaves and wood, as you can see there. Got more leaves than I have got oak wood, but like future builds. Down at the tunnel there is a spider spawner, but again I've lost it. I can't remember which way I went. So I found 4 spider spawners in this world, but one of them I can't find. Put some like lamps down here. Now you may be wondering, why is this finished and not been seen? Problem is the fact of I did half a video last night and it didn't my SHAREfactory decided to go and have an error report which lost me all the content for it, but I will put up in the next video because I've actually just managed to find the original on my laptop to transfer over. But I need to be honest, I need to get a video out as well. So I've decided to do this one first and then go back to that at another time. So here, what we're going to do in this part here is we're going to put a roof on the stair area here. We go with one design and I'll probably end up changing it because it's not my cup of tea. Didn't look right to me, it's not a cup of tea, it just didn't look right. So what I'll do is leave this like the time lapse for you to lot see, and I'll be right back once I've got the final verdict all in place. Now that I've actually cleared out the area up here, top, just grab a bit of wood, put stuff away I don't really need at this precise moment in time, and plonk that there. Means I've got to get 2 pieces of wood just to finish that off. Gonna grab some stairs because I've got an idea, and it'd be one of many ideas that I've come up with. Don't always stairs like that. But you'll probably understand the reason why I've changed it at a later date. And once you get to this part of the section of the video, you'll probably understand why I've just decided to stop and not use that idea. But what I'll do again is I'll just leave you with time lapse of me placing it in and go from there. As you probably can see during that time lapse there, you probably see the reason why at the end I decided to change it. It was just the fact because of the stairs and how I've built the stairs down from the top to the bottom. It wasn't really how I liked it at the end product. So you'll probably end up seeing me at a later date changing the stairs, but I just thought I'll leave it in there because then it'll show how I've actually managed to work out how I'm going to implement everything. So I actually managed to find 2 oak wood planks just to fill in those 2 empty spaces, and then after that we should get straight into the rest of the build and go from there. So I'll see you on the other side. So as you see here, this is what I mean about where I put the stairs. You've got the stairs gap. That's what has actually made me decide to change it up a little bit, due to the fact of gap there just doesn't look right to me at all, to be fair. I've tried, what I'm probably going to do is try to do half slabs just to cover the hole in the place of where the hole is from where the stairs meet each other, like so. Don't get me wrong, it looks alright, to be fair. I'm probably leaving it like this anyway, but I may change it again in the future. So, but again, it's that little, do I do it like that or not? Half slabs look a bit better than nothing. They're having a full block there, to be fair. But it's just one of those things you've got to play with when you're playing Minecraft. So I'll do is I'll probably get the rest of the stairs, everything in place for the first time, and then show the after effect afterwards. So I'll see you on the other side. But as you see, I've gone with andesite blocks instead of the white ones, just to give it a bit more depth. But I will be changing the stairs to the right of the roof, as it just doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. It just looks alright, but could be done a little bit better, to be fair. So I'll quickly do that, and then I'll show you the after effects at the end of what I end up using in the end. So as you can see here, I've actually managed to change the roof completely with andesite blocks and half blocks, just to give it a little bit more tidied up effect on the roof, and also as it's designed to do, to protect me from anything creepers falling down. But basically it goes all the way down to where I started putting in the roof. So it's been a dramatic change in it. As you can see, everything I had used changed from stairs to things like that. But also I decided to go on a little adventure in the ravine here, just to spice it up a little bit, keep me motivated as well. And on my travels, I will be showing you here, I found one of the most best spawners you can find in the game that makes things a bit useful, a bit more useful than most of them, and that happens to be, wait for it, drum roll, ding. Very long walk to it, but I found a skeleton spawner. Now this is a bonus thing. I'd say it's one of the best spawners you can get in the game, for me anyway, personally. As you can see, just collecting up nails as well. But as I say, I find them one of the best spawns you can get out there in Minecraft. Zombies ones are okay, XP, but you get rare drops every now and then. But arrows, bows, I only got these slingshots now, but arrows, infinite amount of arrows you can get, and bones. But apart from that, that's it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. Sorry if it does look a bit good to see you build that pathway, but that will be coming, don't worry. So I'm your host Lee, signing off for this episode on the Jamcraft server. Until the next installment, I'll catch you later. Bye.